Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition here on the Game Professor channel. I'm your host, the Game Professor, and last time we got Mordin. Oh yeah, it still doesn't let us see any of our other squad mates there. So, we have Mordin now, so we can do a little bit of research. That's what I'm going to do. We're also going to talk with him and just see what all he has to say.
Shepard, how can I help?
Tell me more about yourself, Mordin.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Of course. Plague on Omega dealt with. Plenty of time to analyze collector intelligence. Impressive laboratory setup. Missed working for operations with a budget. AI in particular. Very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
Okay, that's good to know.
Is your assistant Daniel settling in all right?
Quite well. Safe and secure. Neighborhood mostly quiet with Plague gone. Left him the security mechs just in case. Can't be too careful. Also tired of mechs. Noisy. Never used them in STG.
Makes sense. Tell me more about STG.
Tell me more about the Solarian Special Task Group.
Respected organization. Clandestine. Handles difficult assignments with limited oversight. Recon, analysis, occasional wet work. Identify problems, have neutralization options ready should need arise. Model for Council Spectres based on Special Tasks Group. Very similar.
Okay. How so?
Similar in what way?
Solarians lack numbers, brute strength, military prowess, have to rely upon stealth, intelligence. Agents trusted, given wide operative freedom. Spectres similar, given goal, told to accomplish. Better, funded, of course. Didn't have to buy our own weapons.
Yeah. Yeah, the working in the slums, what was that
It
like?
must have been frustrating working on Omega with such a limited facility.
No, loved it. Limited facility presents challenge. Save greatest number of people using limited resources. Security threats, gangs, mercenary groups add additional difficulty. Quite enjoyable. Plague stretched abilities to limit. Couldn't have asked for more. Also, enjoy. Saving people, of course. Helping the helpless, greater good, all that too. Nice. Retirement after SDG work complete.
Okay. And yet again, we have a more. Tell me more about special tasks.
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions. Covert, high risk, served under young captain named Kirahi. Studied Krogan genophage, took water, tissue samples from Krogan colonies.
I met Kirahi.
I worked with an SDG captain named Kirahi. His team helped me destroy Saren's cloning facility on Vermeer.
Heard Kirahi died on Vermeer. Not enough equipment for operation. Still managed to take down facility. Good captain. Dedicated. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his speeches. Hold the line. Personally prefer to get job done and go home. Probably military bravado, jargon, chest pounding. No offense.
No worries. Tell me more about the genophage.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Bioweapon designed by Solarian science team, deployed by Turians against Krogans to end Krogan rebellions more than 1,000 years ago. Affects every cell of Krogan body. Commonly and incorrectly considered a sterility plague. Actually adjusts viable fertility rates to compensate for a high Krogan birth rate. Stabilizes to pre-industrial population growth levels.
Okay, interesting.
Why would STG study the genophage?
Krogan rebellion's bloody, dangerous, nearly as bad as Rachni attacks. All species evolve, adapt, mutate. If genophage weakens, need to be prepared.
Okay.
What was the STG preparing to do?
Military schematics for likely Krogan population growth, political scenarios for attack points. Genophage reduced Krogan numbers. Species aggression unchecked, population explosion would be disastrous. STG helped check Krogan rebellions, needed to be ready to do the same. Simple recon, nothing to worry about.
Okay.
Nice talking with you, Mordin.
Should get back to work, need to study. So much data. Here if you need me.
Alright. Let's see
How can I help?
about Normandy upgrades.
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the collectors?
Ideas, yes. Expensive, but possibly valuable. Can show you.
Alright, so I believe he does prototypes. I believe it's his Omni tool, yeah. So we can do that. Very happy to do that. Scientist. Complete any research project in the Normandy's lab. Okay. Speaking of that, let us actually do that. So those are the upgrades we have done, I believe. So, definitely going to increase assault rifle damage. Can increase our Medi-Gel capacity. So we have Cerberus Assault Armor. Increases heavy weapon ammo capacity by 10%, shields by 10%, health by 10%. Not bad. The Collector Assault Rifle. I don't think I will use. Collector Chitin Armor. Nope. Regen bonus, storm speed, health. Not bad. But not really my style, I don't think. The Eviscerator Shotgun. Ooh, running low on iridium now. Cerberus Negotiation bonus, tech and biotic power damage, storm speed. So yeah, I don't usually use full armor sets in this game, mostly because I don't like that it covers up Shepard's face. But let's do the missile launcher and the shotgun. Why not? We are going to have to go do some hunting for iridium, it looks like. But
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you, Kelly. Healing your facial scars. Oh, I forgot to read it. Alright. Whoops. Samesh Bhatia. Commander Shepard, Mr. Udina offered to pass a message for me. I wished again to express my thanks for your assistance in retrieving my wife's body. While nothing can ever banish the pain of losing Nerali, being able to see her body was treated properly helped me more than you can imagine. I have opened the restaurant that my wife always wished to start back on Earth. Nerali's picture hangs on the wall and Alliance soldiers eat for free. It's the least I can do to honor the courage for which both you and my wife have served humanity. Sincerely, Samesh Bhatia. Wonderful. Archived message. Let's look at what Dr. Chakwas said. We still haven't even talked to Dr. Chakwas, so that's going to be something we do today as well. Commander, I've done further investigation regarding your facial scarring, and the old adage of mind over matter holds true. Negative attitudes and aggressive acts create adverse reactions with your cybernetic implants, while peaceful thoughts and compassionate actions promote healing. If you maintain a positive outlook, I believe your facial scarring will heal on its own. Otherwise, there's a surgical equipment we can use to insulate your cybernetic implants and accelerate your healing regarding your mental outlook, regardless of your mental outlook. I've updated plans for the new medical equipment in the research terminal in the tech lab. Sounds good. Looks good, but let us go down and actually see Dr. Chakwas. And I've been thinking, I'm trying to decide what specifically I want to do going forward in terms of crew procurement and all that. I think I am going to go back down to Omega and get Garrus. At this point, I realize this is kind of matching the other playthrough fairly closely, but it feels natural to do that. And then I think what we'll do is we'll go and do the Firewalker DLC.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
Why are you here?
Shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
This is crazy, Doctor. Why did you leave the Alliance?
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center. A very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
You need to fly.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
They made her look far too young, I think. Just gonna throw that out there. They really, overly smoothed her complexion. That being said, I am currently I'm listening to the audiobooks, the extra textual novels that are out there, and they make a point of saying somebody in their 60s, 70s, 80s is going to look more like someone in their 30s, 40s. Just because of the advances in medicine, which it makes me understand this choice with Dr. Chakwas a little bit more for the remake, but she had a more aged appearance in the original games, so little weird to me as well.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
I appreciate that, Doctor.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
All right. I appreciate that. But to business, do you need anything?
You have everything you need.
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll get you another.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
But you are one of my old allies. You are one of the few people on this ship that I trust, so I will do things for you.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
And as you all may have noticed, going back to squad screen, my scarring is pretty intense right now. Not as intense as it could be, but it is there. So I don't yet know if and when I will heal the facial scarring. I'm still deciding. I kind of like the appearance of some scarring. If it gets to the point where the eyes really glowing. Eventually the eyes start glowing. It's gonna be basically a decision process. I should actually talk to Miranda and Jacob while I'm thinking about it. I should also talk to Gardner just to see.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions.
Uh-huh.
Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
Well, let's just start at the top. What is Cerberus?
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific, but we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
Okay. What are the goals?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. Who's in charge?
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded, and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Okay. What kind of resources do y'all have?
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
Okay. What can you tell me about the elusive man?
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
What makes you think it?
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Not gonna lie. Having additional information from the novels to flesh him out. Ugh. Miranda does not know anything.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
I am so glad. This is one of those instances where they've changed the camera angle, I'm pretty sure. Thank you, devs. You're cocky.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Alright. Tell me about your modifications.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are
Okay.
also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
Okay. Yeah. You're intended to be perfect, is what it seems like.
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Okay.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander, whatever you need.
Alright. Let me see what upgrades she has, because I can
Commander,
still get the
can I do
upgrades
for
from
you?
her.
Have you got any ideas for potential upgrades we could make?
A few ideas, yeah. Here, take a look.
So she'll be ship enhancements. The mineral scanner. We need more iridium for it. Okay. We need more platinum for the medbay upgrade.
Whenever you have the time and resources, let me know.
Will do.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Okay. I guess I'll talk to Gardner now as well.
Again? Come on, Rupert. I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies. Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Mass Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
And if I remember correctly, the voice actor who does Gardner is also the voice actor for Udina, which I love. Tell me about your thoughts on Cerberus.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
There's something weird with the facial animation right now. I don't... if anyone else is noticing it, let me know. I kind of noticed it with Dr. Chakwas as well. I'm really noticing it on Gardner.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
All right. Then what are your responsibilities?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
Yeah, janitor and cook all in one, huh?
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
Oh my god. Gardner, you are a grown man. You do not need to find that joke funny.
Do you have everything you need?
I make do, but have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
Alright, how can I help?
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
Give me the list.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Nope.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Indeed. It always amuses me so much how much pleasure he gets from the through the cracks joke. Let's talk to Kasumi.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all.
Okay.
I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change. Mess Sergeant Gardner might just be an evil genius. Emphasis on the evil. People think he's a bad cook on purpose, like he's trying to teach them a lesson. I think his ramen is okay, but it's really hard to ruin ramen.
It is.
I'm not really sure what to do with myself. Not much call for thievery aboard a ship. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Alright. Let's look at what she has to say about everything in here, because I haven't actually done that in my other playthrough yet.
Don't laugh, I like those books. Romance novels, crime novels, the classics. There's something about the feel of actual paper in your hands, their musty smell. It's relaxing. Keiji used to find books for me while on the job. Some of these are more valuable than the objects he was hired to steal.
That is awesome. And really adorable.
That's my favorite piece, painted for me by a child prodigy from Elysium. She was the cutest thing. She was kidnapped by slavers who hoped to sell her on Omega. I wasn't about to let that happen. I set up an idea as a buyer's rep to get a special tour of the slaver's vessel. Once aboard, I freed the girl and smuggled her off the ship. She painted that for me on the way home. I'll never forget how it felt to watch her work.
That is very cool.
I stole that on a dare, believe it or not. There was a big museum show coming to Ilium. Artifacts from Earth going on tour. Very high security. Keiji dared me to steal this. So I broke in, hacked the security, put a few guards to sleep, and replaced the piece with a worthless duplicate. They never knew the difference. My first museum job. Nowhere near the last.
What is it supposed to be, I wonder? Not sure if it's actually intended to be a real person. Alright, now the last little bit from her.
That painting has a special place in my heart. An art collector hired me to steal it. When I got there, the painting was gone. On the way out, I saw it being hauled off by another thief. I chased him down, tackled him, and took the painting. That's how KG and I met. We never did turn it into our employers.
Nice.
The red rose. That used to be my calling card when I first started out. In place of whatever I took, I left a single red rose. It wasn't until I met KG that I realized how silly it was. He had a way of making you realize when you were just being sentimental.
Yeah, makes sense. Don't think she has anything else to talk about. We can do a little drinking. I'm not going to do that right now. And we haven't spoken to Zaid at all yet, so I am going to go down to speak to him. He'll have a similar pattern to what Kasumi has. And then I think, yeah, we'll finish off the episode by talking with other way. Name. Jacob. Hey, Zaid.
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something.
Alright.
I was trying to remember how many Cerberus operatives I've killed. Lost track around 50. Guess your elusive man's big on forgiveness.
Huh. I wouldn't say that, but sure.
Get a knife stuck in the right way, and you can pull that plate right off a Krogan's head.
Woof.
It's the best way to get a Krogan to talk. The threat of it drives him mad.
Huh. That's disturbing, to say the least.
I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Alright. He's surveilling the entire ship. We can hear about your rifle, sure.
Hey, don't touch. That rifle's older than you are. I call it
Shocking.
Jesse. That's my lucky charm. More men have been killed with that gun than died in the Skillian Blitz. The day I laid her to rest was the saddest day of my life. I'd give up every weapon I own for one more mission with that shitty old rifle.
Okay. That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
ship model.
That's a model of the Verican. Turian frigate. Hell of a ship. I led a mission to bring that thing down from the inside with just 5 men and whatever guns we could bring. No chance of success.
Wow.
But we did it. Everyone died but me. So I made out like a bandit. My first impossible mission as an independent contractor. There's been many since, but nothing so goddamn sweet as watching that Turian warship crash planet-side.
Okay. Oh darn, I can't collect it. That's unfortunate. We don't need to hear about the blood pack helmet. And yeah, I will go talk to Gabby and Ken.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
Shape up.
I didn't hear an officer on deck. I run this ship military. Do you two think this is all a joke?
Yes, sir. I mean, no, sir.
Won't happen again, sir.
At ease. Who are you?
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
All
What can we
right.
do for you, Commander?
What's your training?
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Well, why did you leave?
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace,
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seem to be doing that.
Okay. You can really see how the elusive man has managed his own version of indoctrination on folks. What are your feelings on Cerberus?
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Oh God, Donnelly.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
All right. What about you, Gabby?
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
I understand it. Do y'all need anything?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What's the problem?
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there's an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why don't you have them?
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be
Which
hard
could,
to find. Nash and
in
Stellar
the grand
Dynamics
scheme of things,
discontinued
affect
them.
We
efficiency.
could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
All right, I'll get them for
Here
you.
we are.
Will do, Commander.
All right.
I'm amazed Shepard came down.
I told you he would.
Oh boy, I love them. They are fabulous. Let's go up. We will talk to... Wrong floor. Dang it. We'll talk to Jacob and we'll finish off the episode there. I realize this episode's going a little bit long, so I apologize. Not purposefully. Oof. Sneaky cough. Not purposefully making such a long, talking heavy episode. Hey, Jacob.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege
Glad
to
you
serve
see
on
it.
Normandy, Commander.
It's a risky assignment. I will... actually, do I trust him? I'm deciding. Yeah, bringing you wasn't my choice.
You're here because you're Cerberus. Don't expect special treatment.
Understood. But not everyone in the group is hardline. I'm an employee because I believe in their current direction. Doesn't mean I don't have concerns about their past actions. Or some of yours. You watch
Classy.
me, I'll watch you. That suit you?
What sort of actions?
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
Yeah, do your job, nothing more. I can tell that he doesn't have the information that Miranda does. So...
If you follow orders and keep to yourself, we'll have no problems.
Fair enough, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
I appreciate that I can make him go super military. Let me see what you have for upgrades.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the Collectors?
They spec'd this ship to the original Normandy, but you were there. The Collectors cut her like butter. This armor just isn't top of the line anymore. People will die if we don't upgrade. Alliance had some new toys in secret dev before I left. I could try and pull a few favors.
I'd appreciate it. Heavy ship armor, need more palladium.
Let me know when you want that, Commander.
Alright, let's just see if we can talk more about you.
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
Alright.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Yeah, Jacob is one of those characters. I neither like him nor dislike him, but I feel like this Shepard would be much more on the harsh line. But that is where we're going to end this episode, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you always know when I have new videos coming out, and follow the links in the description to the Facebook page and Discord server so you can join the conversation. But until next time, everybody, this is your Game Professor, signing off. I'll see you then.